Hello, my name's Bryony Shanahan and I am Joint Artistic Director at the Royal Exchange and also the Director of Nora, A Doll's House. Nora, A Doll's House is written by Stef Smith, a wonderful writer, and what she has done really brilliantly is take the storyline from Ibsen's A Doll's House, and she has split it into three different Noras. One Nora is in 1918, which was the end, obviously, of the First World War, but also the first year that some women got the vote. One Nora is in 1968, which is that second wave of feminism, and also the birth of credit cards and contraception and decriminalisation of homosexuality. And the last Nora is in 2018, so not too long ago, right in the middle, really, of the Me Too movement. And of women kind of, again, fighting for their rights and fighting for equality in the workplace. And I suppose one of the central questions that Stef is looking at and the play is looking at is what, if anything, has changed for women? What drew me to the play, I think, is, firstly, whenever I read a play, I think that first read that you have is so important because you get a really gut reaction to it immediately. And I found it to be really interestingly, like you're saying, loyal to the original Doll's House, but then just also incredibly contemporary and searing and energetic. And I kind of got to the end of it and felt charged and felt kind of excited about the possibility of these three women going through such a massive transformation. And I don't see it as the tragedy of Nora. I see it as the survival and the kind of what will happen next. It's got this energy through it, and Stef, she manages to create something that is really classy. It's a domestic thriller. It's a real, when you're reading it and hopefully watching it, like a page turner or a what's next. It sort of eats up action, but also incredibly poetic and beautiful. And she's just, the words come alive, and to place those words and those women and those characters in our space, which is such an intimate arena as well, I think it feels a really exciting combination. I very much see this, even though of course it is so related to A Doll's House by Ibsen, I see this as a new play, and that's the way that I want to approach it for the company and also the audiences, so that you don't have to have seen A Doll's House firstly to understand this or to get anything from it at all. And equally you could have done, and it could be something, your favourite plays, or maybe you hate the play or whatever, and you can come and have a fresh experience. So both work for me. But the thing that I want people to get out of it is, to me it seems like a battle cry and a roar to live as your true self. It feels really good actually to know that Manchester, and the suffragette movement, Manchester played such a huge part in that movement and in general in terms of activism, political activism, and seems a city that has always tried to fight for equality. So to bring Nora to this city, to sort of nod to that, to have a character in that play who is able to go and vote for the first time, it feels like the story is held. It's held by a proud history.